Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV and the preview of Harrogate against Walsall. Well, Harrogate were doing rather well, really. They haven't quite got into the playoffs, but they were comfortable in the top half of the division for most of the season, from what I recall. But having lost the last three, they've been slipping down the table. They're now below Walsall. They're in 16th place, just 3 points behind us, as we sort of moved up to the lofty position of 14th. But I don't really know what's happened with Harrogate, because I don't think they've lost any key players. They were bashing the goals in November. They gave us a right bashing, beating us 3-1. Walsall's only goal coming as a late consolation from Phillips. Power, Diamond and Armstrong all hit the target, and they've been continuing to do so. Diamond on 10, Armstrong on 12. He won't be against us on Saturday. He was sent off against Tranmere, so he's one they'll be missing. Jack Muldoon, he's got 10 goals this season. There's plenty of goals there. I think the player to watch out for, though, Alex Patterson, 9 goals and 6 assists. So all from midfield. He's definitely a guy we've got to watch. So far this season, they've scored 52 goals against our 40. So there's plenty of goals in the team, but they haven't scored in the last 2 games. But back on home soil, they regularly find the net. Last time they drew a blank at home was the start of February. So they're going to be expected to score, so Walsall will need more than one if we're going to beat them. Team news-wise, Mike Flynn has hinted at changes, saying after the last 2 games that they're running on empty, several players. So where are those changes likely to be? Not particularly running on empty. Carl Rushworth. We've got Jack Rose on the bench, and he's not had many games. If he's likely to be with us next season, you'd think he's got to get some game time at some point. So possibly this is a game where he might get a game. The back three, White, Daniels and Month. We'd love that to stay as it is, because they're looking very solid. But we know White has been struggling a little bit, and Month also struggling with a bit of a knee injury. You wouldn't have thought it on Tuesday, though. He was turned left winger halfway through the game, and was absolutely phenomenal. Maybe Tom Leake may get one of those starting places in a back three, but I'm hoping we can wheel them all out and they can still be there, because that back three is looking very solid. In the CDM roles, in the middle, Labadie, Kins and Earing. Labadie, of course, went down injured and was replaced in the second half against Oldham. I would fully expect him to be rested and Sam Perry to come in. He looked very good when he had his first start of the season against Tranmere, so I wouldn't have any worries with him stepping in. Ausadibi, he is a banged-on starter at the moment. Shade, he'd been struggling with illness. And with us playing Harrogate, Brendan Kiernan's former team, he would love a start to sort of put one over his old team. So I think he may get a start. Up front, Wilkinson, with the amount of goals he's banging in, he's going to want to play as long as he's got some kind of fitness with him. Miller will probably get another start, but we've seen on Tuesday, Devante Rodney is looking much stronger and much fitter. So he had a longer spell on the pitch and was looking quite dangerous. Could Saturday be the moment for him to get his first goal for Walsall? Hope so. As for Lee Tomlin, he had a bout of COVID, so I'm not sure whether he's going to figure, but I think he would definitely be a player off the bench rather than a starter, particularly with his recent illness. So, my prediction is Harrogate 1, Walsall 3. A complete reverse of the fixture when they came to our place. Before I go, with Mothering Sunday approaching, any of the young guys that are watching, if you want to get a present for your mum, time to click a romantic drama. That'll put a smile on her face. Fun read. And ideal Mother's Day gift. Excellent. I'll put a link in the description. There's also a link in the description for the gambling book. So if you haven't got a copy of that, there's really great advice in there for how to teach your children about gambling and how to protect them against getting in trouble with it. Also, if you'd like to buy me a virtual coffee, the link's in there as well. And finally, I'd just like to thank the new subscribers. I'm really impressed with the support we're getting for the channel. We do work hard on it and trying to improve as always. But I think we're over 970 now, so we're sort of closing in on that 1,000. So if you spread the word and help us to get there, would really appreciate that. Walsall Fan TV, the joy and the pain. Thanks for watching. Cheers.